Let it be known, the planet broke before the Guard did. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Let's Play Stellaris as the glorious Imperium of Man. The Emperor protects. So, we're about to start our very first war. And our first serious armed military conflict. Now, I've been going over my strategy a little bit for the last few minutes, and, well, this can go one of two ways. Namely, I have acquired myself some alcoholic cider, which means I'm going to break my rule of not drinking anything other than water for recordings. I did break that once already, I think. So, yeah. For those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, essentially, you know, when people ask, and not just me, this is generally a rule of thumb, people ask you, you know, what do you do during a recording with liquid intake, right? Or especially during recording sessions, when you record like for a few hours on, in one sitting. Generally, the rule is you just drink water. Not flavored water is okay, but like no juices, no alcohol, no carbonated drinks, nothing. I'm gonna break that rule slightly. Is there a particularly good reason? No. Other than I found cheap alcohol. It's about like $1 per bottle, and yeah, it tastes great. So you know what? Cheers. We're about to start our first war. Really tastes like alcohol. Decent high percentage though. All right, conquer. So you click on that, yes. Declare war.
By to commence offensive operations.
Good. You may commence offensive operations. We need to let a day pass. I assume so. Alright. So, this will be our first target. Indeed, the first target for the Astra Militarum. I think we can get there on time. As in before they set up the colony. But you never know. We're about to find out. Alright, here we go. So my idea was initially to strike with both fleets being on top of each other and go in as roughly one united force. Yes, in a forwards push towards the enemy. Not really gonna happen because, well,
enemy station.
Yeah. As far as, oh shit, you were not supposed to be here. Stand back. Yeah, okay, you're doing good. You're doing good, actually. Who's being targeted here? We should. Really, now's the. Great. This is great timing. Who's being targeted? Brace for nuclear detonation, what can I say? Alright, so the outpost is about to go down, corvettes are moving in, long-range frigates are there, this is a bonus class, yeah, they take a bit of time to get there. Ah, we can actually slow down, we can take a look at the autocannons ripping into this thing. So here we go. We've taken it out. And this is now mine. Bombard the planet. Get the Guard in position to land. How's the other fleet doing? I imagine identically. Oh, look at that. Whoa! Take it easy. I'll be honest, I've been watching a lot of Battlestar Galactica recently. And I'm now very fond of missiles, but this is not the Imperial way. This is, you know, guns are our favourite thing. Like, guns is what we do. Railguns, kinetic weapons, stuff like that, autocannons. I mean, we employ all sorts of stuff. We will have torpedoes as well, but missiles the way we have them now is just not effective. So yeah. Gonna have to say stand by on that one until further notice. Now, Imperial Guard cannot land actually to stop this colonization, which is interesting. Go to speed 1. Can we bombard the planet? Possibly. Can we land? No. Right, so we've lost no ships on either front. Now, question becomes... why do they have... Now, hold on. War exhaustion, right. I thought this was, my apologies, and that's why you don't drink while recording. I was thinking this was war scorn. No, it's actually war exhaustion. Yes, because they shouldn't have more war score than I do. I've taken out 2 of their places. At any rate, this is going to be a very exhausting war nonetheless. So we've taken out the thing, and now we have control of the sector. I'm assuming that's what this means, and I'm also assuming, perhaps incorrectly, perhaps correctly, that I get to keep this when it's all said and done. Perhaps. Who knows? Right then, forwards. To glory. What to the planet, though? I was thinking I should let them colonize it, in light of recent events, and then conquer it as a colony, rather than cancel a colony and have to build one on my own. Well, then again, I don't know.
Recon
Good
task
speed
completed.
2. Missing in action for what reason? Oh, you don't have access anymore. Alright, that's fine. Here we go. Fleet power inferior. Let's see how true that is. Do we have any idea where their ships could be? No? Well, I mean, I've got a great idea where their ships could be, but doesn't mean it's guaranteed to be correct. Hold on. Imperial Guard is being a bit... how should I put it? Zealous. As in more than usual about the entire situation. Right.
Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
Good, we have a new breakthrough. Growth speed cloning, yeah. I think so. I mean... the Emperor did clone the Primarchs, so we do have that technology available. But the implication here is that clones are going to be spread throughout the population everywhere, right? I'd rather get more tar blockers out of the way. I think that's sort of slightly more important at this stage. At any rate, another systems falls to us. And now, this place has a subspace snare, but that's about it. In that it doesn't have great defenses, so... Ah, hello. Fleet. I'm going to try and... not even going to begin to pronounce their name, but it is a fleet. So... we'll take out this outpost. And we're going to need a combat outpost over here. What do I mean by that? Well, one of the ones that we conquer is going to need to be turned into a base of operations, as it were. And I'm thinking it's going to be this one, because it's in a sort of semi-central position, right? So, what I'm thinking is... we can't do that, can we? Or do we need to wait for it to repair itself? How's this one doing? Yeah, this one is repairing itself. Actually, better than that, this one has repaired itself, period. But we can't upgrade it. Now that's a problem. That means that if I'm going to repair my ships, I'm going to need to go back all the way here. And I will need to repair my ships eventually. But Sol is in fine shape for now, and this one can go back and repair later. Let's continue. Their war exhaustion is 8%. It's going quicker than I thought it would. Good. Their fleet has moved in. I am stronger than them by a lot, to the point where I don't think they can defend this, even with the outpost. Level 3 lasers, level 2 shields, level 2 armor. It's going to be tough, don't get me wrong. And I expect to lose some vessels, but I do not expect to lose the battle. What the fuck is the Astra Militarum doing ahead of everything else? Because they're not doing anything I didn't tell them to, are they? I mean, not really. Alright, we'll get to you in a second. That's fine, they're like a diversion. Really doesn't matter, because they'll jump out of the way whenever this becomes a problem. This is what I'm interested in. 2.4k versus 1.1k. They are rather weak. But I would rather not fight that thing. I would rather go and intercept them like so. Of course, you didn't listen to me and you continued on your route forward, but that's fine. I'm going to drag them into this battle anyway. Astra Militarum now. Retreat. Mainly because their combat have arrived to intercept. If we can kill these guys, then turn to face the other fleet, that would be ideal. Let's see how we do. Possibly slow down a little bit as well. Something just happened there. I think a ship just ran away. And I think another ship just ran away. Let's see. I'm down to 2k from 2.2. 1.92 again. Ships in the back doing good work. And brace for impact. I'm sorry, it's just flashback moments from BSG. No, I shouldn't mix the two universes up, but it's awesome. BSG is awesome. Come on. There is a philosophical aspect to it that people underestimate. Alright, I think if I take out enough of their bases that they're going to be sort of, well, let's just say reluctant to fight me in the future. See if we can't take this one out. Alright, good. So, that one's gone. This fleet is heavily damaged, but I'm going to need to repair it. Now, there is also another fleet here right now. Try and catch it off guard. Try and catch it. You have your own objectives in clearing these things out while you have health and armor. The thing is, I did clear out most of their fleets, and I am in a superior position, no doubt. But, well.
Construction complete.
Hello? Decided to engage me a little bit early, but that's fine. It's fine, I'm willing to fight. 3 destroyers, 16 corvettes. That's fine. Battlefleet Sol lost one of their ships. Let's have it brought back to them. Hopefully in working order, but the number of ships is not the issue. The state in which they're in is. As in, we need to fix them. Armor, health, shields. Well, shields actually regenerate on their own, but, you know. It's a weird tasting cider. I expect it to be different, though I never had this. It's like, what? Blueberry? Never had this one. It's weird. I don't know. Like, I expected it to be fruity-er, if that makes sense. Now it tastes a little bit like, I don't know, wine, which cider is technically a wine. But hey, look, it's irrelevant. Don't talk about alcohol while you're doing this. There's children watching. Don't drink, by the way. This is a general rule of thumb. But if it helps, it helps. So we've conquered a load of territory from them. That's good. I'd like this to yield more results, though, if you get what I'm saying. Because right now they have 4 fleets, and I have 2, and yet I don't seem to be getting very far. You understand what I mean? I mean, fair enough, this thing will do some damage to their ships, but it will damage mine as well when I'm taking it back. We shall see. There we go. Jump complete. Radar's contact. I'll stop, I promise. What's radar called in 40k? Do we know? Of course we know. Do I know is the question, and not exactly the answer to that. Space radar has a name for it. And now I really desperately want to look it up. But here's the thing, this is sort of one thing I've always been semi-not that terrible at. I'm attacking, but economically we're fine. We're building a colony while we're doing that. There's a bit of a StarCraft 2 strategy. Expand when you attack. Yeah, so we're doing okay. Doing okay. I would like control of the spacebook back, though. If at all possible.
Fleet action underway.
Right, tactical stations. Are we really going to blow... Oh, it's a construction ship. Never mind. Yeah, blow it up. We're going to take this thing over? Yeah, good. Now, I need you to attack them. Simple as that. They're going to start undoing the good work I did in this war. That needs to stop. Now, if I remember correctly, you cannot repair ships here. I'm going to test that theory out, because this is all one big experiment. But from what I recall, you cannot do that, actually. Alright, take it out. Bang, bang. They're almost like attack, what the hell is attack? They're almost like attack fighters, basically, like, fighter squadrons. Raiders, if you will. And they're actually called, that's their proper ships. I suppose eventually they do become. They do sort of assume that role, don't they? What with the size of the other vessels and all that. Where are you going? Attacking Starbase. Yeah, that's helpful. Very helpful. Is there any way to figure out where you're going? Maybe back here. Actually, that wouldn't make a lot of sense that they're trying to regroup with some of their fleets, because that would be their only hope of winning. Yeah, who knows? Until then, Speak 3. Foreign Empire claims, whatever. Pirates sighted. Can't be bothered, honestly. Have other priorities. Any chance you can get to them. I know FTL is slow.
Skywatch is
Actually, FTL's not the one that's slow. It's Sublight that's a lot slower. What the fuck is this? Oh, it's a pirate fleet, isn't it? Same system again, really. Fascinating. Did we lose it, or... Oh, it jumped! Ah! It actually performed an emergency jump successfully. Try not to sound disappointed. No, I'm not. It's interesting. Wow, okay. Good for you. Good for you. Congratulations. We're not repairing this fleet, are we? Mind you, we're not even in...
Contact.
We're not even in... a thing.
Spaceport reports enemy contact.
Yeah, you can't repair. Alright. You have contact. Are they going to be able to take it out? Probably not. They're going to take their sweep while attacking, though, so... You probably will arrive in time to save that port.
Mining station lost to enemy action.
Yeah, we know. Fine, they've picked the perfect time to attack. Alright. How are we doing? Yeah, that's easy. And we've actually joined combat here, and I wasn't paying attention. I thought this chase would go on perpetually until I bring another fleet into the occasion, but now you caught them. And the problem is, most of them are going to get away, but that is a temporary problem. Derelict class seems to be doing good work. As in, really good work. Get more reinforcements to Battlefleet Sol. No idea where the enemy fleet is, but we can begin working on that. Astra Militarum, where are you at? Down there. Good. Good. There. There you go. Now this one, oh, the flag means they're retreating. Yeah, sorry. It looked like a colony ship, honestly. It looked like well, it didn't, but it's old wiring. You know, I'm still playing Utopia. This is not a colony ship. This is a retreating ship. Alright, let's go. Managed to knock one of them out. Yep, knocked one out. The other one got away. So, at one point, you have to pull back and sort of count your losses, and that's it. But this is not that time. Sit there.
System reconnaissance completed.
Actually, there's an alternative to this, and this is going to be a long and exhausting war, and I want to get it done quickly, and it's not going to happen quickly. Even though this has been somewhat of a blitz maneuver, and I have taken like half of their space in like a few minutes. Here's an option. Considering most of their fleet is in shambles, most of their fleets,
our pioneers have made planetfall.
Plural, is in shambles. We can, technically speaking, keep one fleet between these two systems, and have one go back here for repairs, come back in, and basically rotate them. Now this would work very good, very good. This would work very, very well if we had like 3 or 4 fleets. We don't. 2. And they are both rather exhausted, but let's see what happens. They're going to move, and they're going to attack this place. So, alright, greatest contact. I'm sorry, it's become habit.
Construction complete.
Moving in with an attack fleet and some transport vessels. I don't recommend it. I really don't. Hi. Now this is an important bloody battle. This decides a good part of the war. Construction ship repaired itself. Good. Good. I'm glad someone is capable of repairing themselves. We can end this in status quo. But that's not what we're after, is it? Wonder if I repair my ships and sort of lay off a little bit. Will that reduce my war exhaustion? sort of assuming not. I did see as well what happens where if you wage war for so long that people are utterly exhausted and can't take it anymore, and it makes sense. Penalties actually make sense. Hopefully we won't encounter them. Actually, we might, seeing how this war is going. But I did see what happens. I need these big guns to pull through for me here, and they did. I mean, according to the number of ships, not really. I'm looking at the numbers of... Actually, they sort of did, considering I'm hammering... We lost a destroyer. I'm hammering their health and armor. I haven't really destroyed a number of ships per se, but... Well, could be better, could be worse, yeah? I think now's the time for you to go back home and get some repairs. 94, 48, 81. How's Sol doing? Mind you, Sol is the stronger fleet. 78, 44, 100. They're both knackered. And both could use reinforcements. But I'm hoping that, considering I've won all of these battles... Have I really? I lost two destroyers and a corvette. The enemy have lost nothing. So, the question becomes, have I really won? Yeah, it depends. On several factors, apparently. Oh well. Tell you what. Keep at it. We are winning this war, damn it, and I intend on finishing it fully. Governor died. We will replace you in a second. Hold on. Which is, I know, not the greatest thing to be telling anyone. Well, their family in this instance, I'm presuming, but yes, you know, your loved one, we will replace him in a minute. Don't worry. Then again, we are in the Imperium. Your lives are of no consequence. Which is not entirely true. Again, it sort of depends on who you ask. Slaves, live lifespan. Let's go. You. There you go. Congratulations. You're now administering a sector. I've noticed how much my resources in general have gone up. It's encouraging. Encouraging to see. The 600 strong fleet there with 6 corvettes. This thing has 2 defense platforms, so they've been preparing. This thing doesn't, so this is the soft spot. You want to punch through to the capital, that's where we attack, and sort of avoid this one.
Complete.
It takes ages, though. Which is the problem.
Construction complete.
It takes ages. So what is that? What, again? Really? Lovely. You insulted me. Alright. How are you doing, by the way? Shouldn't hate me as much now. Huh? Yeah, we're doing okay, generally. Okay, very important. Take out the station, bombard the planet, let us land upon it, and yeah. Start winning this bloody war. 200 size fleet there. They are knackered. No doubt about it. Problem becomes when I can't get this fleet back into the fight quickly enough. I really wish there was something I could do to repair this one. I mean, literally speaking, there is, and I will, but it's just going to take so damn long. I guess they knocked out another outpost. Shameful. shameful, but there is precious little I can do about the pirates at a time like this. You are not doing anything. You know what? Go and survey a little bit. You need a little bit more experience before I can send you to do these level 3 anomalies. I think these two fleets just merged. I think. Tricky business, all this. Tricky damn business. And my fleet's not on its way back yet. Actually, hasn't made it to the repair port yet. Technically, I could upgrade this. Do you know what? I will. I think it's a worthwhile investment. We're at 5 out of 8 for those. What? Please don't tell me this is another system. No, it's back to the original one. Alright. You can keep 2 systems, I don't mind. 2 I can deal with. Go beyond 2, then we start encountering problems. But 2 I can deal with. Where's the army? There it is. Actually, it might attack from the northern... There is no northern space, but... It might attack from here as well. And at that point, you gotta ask the question of, well, what the hell do I prioritize? Indiscriminate bombarding, just knock the shit out of them. Make sure we're ready to, Damn, that's a problem. When's this thing getting done? 293. Yeah, I don't think you should wait on that. Should I have built that earlier? Do you know what? That's a lesson learned. That's a lesson learned for the future, but until we can utilize it, it's a bit of a problem. You need to jump, though. Now. Right, if I can land you on this planet, have you secure the fucker.
Ground forces are dropping.
Yep, there you go. You can now focus on the enemy fleet.
Sword 1 action.
One of the enemy fleets.
All ground objectives secured.
Alright, good. We have a planet. Yes, we do. Fortunately, you can't stay on the planet and defend it, but... to hell with it, right? Oddly enough, we need you to jump with Battlefleet Sol, because they're the ones that can actually protect you. You! How's the repair process going? You're not there yet, Jesus. Well, this is going to be painful, but necessary. We need to chase this fleet down.
A new world has been secured for our colonists.
Let's chase them down and eliminate them. They're building up a second fleet over here. And I know they have a third one of 1,000 ships as well. 1,000 ships, 1,000 strength as well. So the question becomes, what the hell do I do? Hey, you're a decent scientist. Go and research some of these things. Like there, 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 and there. If you get killed along the way... Sorry, it's a part of the course at this point. Oh, I forgot. It's this sector, isn't it? Yes. There you go. Have another planet. And, you're gonna have a few hundred minerals as well. So if you think of anything interesting to build, go ahead. Fleet. 80, 90, 100%. There we go. Go back and defend your homeland. Solar's going to need to go next. Or Sol need to go next and repair. Question is... Yeah. We enforce all of our war claims, demand and seize all eligible claims. I don't know. Are we ever going to get there? We'll see. I'll tell you what, there is stuff to build though on these planets. So you can go down here and work on a temple to the God Emperor, because if we want to see the end of this war be somewhat advantageous to us, we better start praying. That's okay. Holy Tower's okay. Well, I'm assuming. Yes. Okay, good. Now what? Well, now we fight, I believe. I don't think they'll be able to jump out of the way of this one, but we're going to need to send Battlefleet Sol to repair. No, they're just going to jump away instantly. Never mind. Peace offer. Yeah, good, good. People are ending their wars. Maybe you should follow in their trail, hey? No? Alright. No, I have a better plan. You chase them. Battlefleet Sol, chase after them. Yeah, they're going to start bombarding one of my plants. Probably try and bring in troops. This is good. This is good. Complete. This is not, though. We are now dealing with 3 enemy fleets of relatively equal size.
Skywatch has sighted incoming enemy ground forces.
Really, that quickly? What,
recon pass completed.
It's fine. It was really just 2% war score, that entire ordeal. No more than 2% war score. I mean, I don't know how to put this, but you're sort of fucked now that you've engaged a superior force. There is a thing Napoleon did called defeat in detail. And I could start using that tactic, even though I have technically the superior military might. Actually, let's check that. No, I don't. Not anymore, I don't. I find it kind of funny. I find it kind of strange. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I ever had. No, war exhaustion. Yeah. I find it kind of funny though that well, basically, I can't negotiate anymore. Negotiations have been taken off the proverbial and literal table. And I think that's stupid. I honestly do. Because right now you can win, lose, or end in white peace. I'm sorry, we've had more advanced war-ending and diplomatic systems than this for the last 500 billion years. Proverbially speaking, of course. I should be able to say, you know what? This isn't really working out. Let's cut a deal. Let's meet you halfway, right? I'll push half my claims. It's okay if you can't take systems that you don't have claims on. It's fine. You're trying to balance something out that realistically it probably didn't need that much balancing. But okay, trying to balance stuff out. That's fine. But why on earth would I not be allowed? end this the way I want. Seriously? Hi! Are we waving at each other out the window now? Probably. Nah, you're not waving anymore though, are you? No, you've been blown up. Alright. Pirates took out a third system. Is the third one? Yeah, the third one. Sol is engaged. Over there.
Research station lost. Enemy action.
And they keep generating claims on me. I don't understand this at all. Fine, I'm going to keep generating claims on you. Does this bring us anywhere closer to the end? Probably not. I'm going to go ahead and assume
Inbound
not.
message traffic.
You want to surrender? I can push you further than that. Can I actually... Sagatha, Salix... Byram... Does that mean I get these three? And why do I not get this one if that's the case? Because with this I get everything, including 2 planets. I'd rather go with this, honestly. I mean, no shit. But tell you what, I think this is enough for this video. A bit of a brief one, maybe, but... Actually, honestly, I don't know how long it's been. I can check. No, it's been 42 minutes. Perfect. It felt brief, though. At any rate, we're going to reinforce Battlefleet Sol with a load of minerals, and we're going to, instead of reinforcing the ships or repairing the ships, we're going to just bring in new ones. We've mostly decimated their fleets. They have 2 remaining. I can beat them both with Battlefleet Armageddon. But you know what? We're going to continue this line of thinking and possibly this line of winning as well next time round. So thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Like, subscribe down below if you enjoyed the video. And stay tuned for more. Until next time, have fun, take care, and bye-bye.